The 20-cent euro coin of Spain, España 2020 is part of the common currency system of the European Union known as the eurozone, which was officially adopted in Spain in 2002. The euro replaced the Spanish peseta, which had been the national currency for more than a century. Spain, as a founding member of the eurozone, immediately began minting euro coins in 1999, though they entered circulation in January 2002. Each euro coin denomination has a common reverse design used across all eurozone countries, while the obverse side is left for each nation to design according to its cultural identity and heritage. For Spain, the 20-cent coin carries a deeply symbolic representation that reflects both the country's royal traditions and its national pride. The Spanish 20-cent coin features on its obverse side the portrait of King Juan Carlos I in its earliest issues, but from 2015 onwards, following his abdication, the design was changed to depict King Felipe VI, the current monarch of Spain. The 2020 edition therefore bears the portrait of King Felipe VI, created by designer Luis José Díaz, who was commissioned by the Royal Mint of Spain, Real Casa de la Moneda. His depiction of the king is regal yet modern, capturing the transition of Spain into a new era under Felipe VI's reign. The king's profile faces left, surrounded by the 12 stars of the European Union, the word, España, and the mint mark, making the coin easily identifiable as Spanish. On the reverse side, which is uniform across the eurozone, the 20-cent coin showcases the geographical map of the European Union, symbolizing the unity and economic integration of member states. This design was created by Belgian artist Luc Lux, whose initials, LL, can be found on the coin. The reverse side has remained consistent since the introduction of the euro, but the map has slight modifications in newer issues to reflect the enlargement of the EU. The coin also uses the distinctive, Spanish flower, shape with smooth edges interrupted by 7 indentations, making it easily recognizable and tactile for everyday use. The material composition of the Spanish 20-cent coin is also notable. It is made from Nordic gold, an alloy consisting of copper, aluminium, zinc, and tin. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold but was chosen for euro coins because of its durability, resistance to tarnish, and golden appearance. This material has also been used historically in other European coins and has become a standard for the middle-value euro denominations 10, 20, and 50 cents. In terms of historical significance, the 2020 issue is particularly meaningful. By this time, Spain and the rest of the world were facing the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, which reshaped global economies and trade. Euro coins minted in 2020 serve as silent witnesses to this historic period, circulating during a time of uncertainty, economic strain, and changing lifestyles. For numismatists and collectors, coins dated 2020 often carry added historical value because they represent not only monetary function but also the resilience of societies under global crisis. From a cultural perspective, Spanish euro coins, including the 20 cent, were carefully chosen to represent the heritage of Spain. While the 1, 2, and 5 cent coins feature the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela, and the higher values such as €1 and €2 feature King Juan Carlos I or Felipe VI, the 20-cent coin solidifies the continuity of Spain's monarchy as a national symbol. The choice of Felipe VI's portrait reinforced Spain's stability and constitutional monarchy after a period of political transitions. The minting process of the Spanish euro coins takes place at the Royal Mint of Spain, one of the oldest and most respected minting institutions. In Europe, each coin undergoes strict quality control to ensure precision in weight, metal composition, and design clarity. The 20-cent coin weighs 5.74 grams, measures 22.25 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of 2.14 millimeters, making it slightly larger and heavier than the 10-cent coin but smaller than the 50-cent piece. In the numismatic world, the 20-cent España coin 2020 is not considered rare, since millions were minted for circulation. However, collectors often seek out uncirculated UNC or proof versions, which are produced in much smaller numbers and carry higher value. Proof coins are specially struck with polished dies and blanks, resulting in a mirror-like finish that appeals to serious collectors. Over time, as coins wear down through circulation, the 2020 Spanish 20-cent coin may become a reminder of a specific period in Spain's and Europe's shared history. Its design, metal, and circulation context combine to make it more than just a piece of currency. It is a cultural artifact, a political statement, and a historical marker. For everyday citizens in Spain, it may have simply bought a loaf of bread, a metro ticket, or a small coffee, but for historians and collectors, it stands as a small yet significant piece of Europe's story in the early 21st century. The 20 Cent Euro España coin of 2020 is an essential part of Spain's modern currency system and a product of the larger European integration project. To understand its importance, one must look at the evolution of Spain's monetary system. Before the euro, Spain used the peseta, a currency introduced in 1869 during the reign of Amadeo I. For over a century, the peseta was a symbol of Spanish economy and identity, but with Spain joining the European Union and later the eurozone, a new currency was required to unify trade and commerce with other member states. This led to the introduction of the euro in 1999 for electronic transactions and in 2002 for physical coins and banknotes. Spain's choice of coin designs was carefully made to reflect the nation's heritage, monarchy, and architecture. The 20-cent denomination holds a special place among the euro coins. Unlike the smaller cent coins that highlight the Santiago de Compostela Cathedral, or the higher values €1 and €2 that display portraits of Spain's monarchs, the 20-cent coin balances everyday utility with national symbolism. By 2020, the obverse design carried the portrait of King Felipe VI, who became king after the abdication of his father, King Juan Carlos I, in 2014. This transition was one of the most significant political changes in Spain's recent history, and the coin design marked the beginning of a new royal chapter. The portrait of Felipe VI, engraved with sharp precision, was created to embody the modern face of the Spanish monarchy. The king is shown in profile facing left, surrounded by the circle of 12 stars, which represent the unity of the European Union. The word, España, is inscribed on the left side of the coin, reaffirming the national identity of the piece. Unlike earlier designs, this portrait emphasizes simplicity and dignity, reflecting the monarchy's attempt to renew trust and stability after years of social and political challenges in Spain. On the reverse side, the 20-cent coin shares the common European design, which depicts a map of Europe stretching across the coin's golden surface. This side symbolizes the interconnected economies of the eurozone and their shared destiny. Designed by Belgian artist Luc Lux, this side has become instantly recognizable across Europe and serves as a constant reminder that the euro is not just a national currency, but a shared European project. The shape and material of the coin are also worth noting. The 20-cent piece is made from Nordic gold, a bright, golden-colored alloy that is durable, lightweight, and resistant to corrosion. This alloy contains copper, aluminium, zinc, and tin, and was chosen for the mid-value euro coins 10, 20, and 50 cents to give them a distinct look and feel. Its unique 7-sided, Spanish flower edge helps distinguish it from other coins both visually and by touch, ensuring that even people with poor eyesight can identify it easily. By 2020, the euro had been in circulation for nearly 2 decades, and the 20-cent coin had become a fixture of everyday life in Spain. Whether used in vending machines, public transport, or local markets, it symbolized the economic integration of Spain into the wider European community. But the 2020 issue is particularly memorable because of the global pandemic that reshaped human life during that year. Millions of these coins were minted and circulated while Spain was under lockdowns, its economy slowed, and its citizens faced unprecedented challenges. In this way, the 2020 coin silently became part of a global historical chapter, linking monetary history with human struggle and resilience. From a numismatic perspective, the 20-cent España coin of 2020 may not be rare in terms of mintage numbers, as the Spanish mint produced millions for everyday use. However, collectors value it for its context and symbolic importance. Proof and uncirculated versions struck by the Royal Mint of Spain, Real Casa de la Moneda, are especially sought after because they represent the coin in its most pristine form. Such coins are not just monetary tools but also cultural artifacts preserved for future generations. The technical details of the coin remain consistent with other euro issues. It weighs 5.74 grams, has a diameter of 22.25 mm, and a thickness of 2.14 mm. Its standardized specifications ensure compatibility across the eurozone, allowing coins minted in Spain to be used seamlessly in Germany, France, Italy, or any of the other countries that share the euro. This standardization highlights one of the euro's greatest achievements, facilitating travel, trade, and unity across borders. Over the years, as coins age and wear down, many 2020 España 20-cent pieces will vanish from circulation, melted or replaced by newer mintages. But for collectors and historians, the surviving examples will carry the story of Spain's monarchy under Felipe VI, the resilience of Europe during the pandemic, and the broader narrative of a continent working together under a shared currency. Thus, the 20-cent España coin of 2020 is not just a small piece of metal but a bridge between culture, politics, and history, a golden emblem of unity during challenging times.